Hi, my name is Jarek Sandoval, and my speech is about why the 4-day work week is beneficial not only for the employees, but for the employers and also for the environment. Um, I do want to preface this by saying that I have had a job since I was 18, and I understand the dread that you feel whenever you come home. The getting home, feeling like you have to go immediately to sleep so that you can wake up, eat, and go straight back to work. It feels like a constant cycle. I've had jobs where I work 6 days a week, and ultimately, it doesn't feel rewarding. But after going through all that, I found out about jobs that allow you to have 4-day work weeks or even 3-day work weeks. Since then, I started doing research, and forget that. Imagine having a 3-day weekend. It's amazing, and you feel almost as if you're actually rested once you return back to work. Now imagine that 3-day weekend is every week. That is what the effect of a 4-day work week would be. So some of the initial benefits would be that you come back to work rested and sorry, I felt like something was biting me. As you can tell, a little nervous. It's okay. So basically, some of the benefits include getting back to work and feeling like you rested, feeling like you've accomplished things within your own personal life, and we're also able to accomplish things in your own hobbies. I think all those things are really important within our lives because it allows us to feel human. It allows us to express ourselves, which is why it is so beneficial on an employee level, which is you. It's the personal use. But there are other levels to this, like the employer level, which is where you will start seeing the productivity and the efficiency that is within your own employees, since they're getting less work days while still fulfilling the same amount of work hours. Some of the shifts include 4-day work week where you work 10-hour shifts every day, or there's even the 3-day work week where you work 12-hour shifts every day. Within these shifts, you will have the ability to be more productive. You haven't seen your other coworkers in a while, so the studies have also shown that your relationship within your coworkers at work is also improved upon, and the productivity that you have during the couple of days that you are at work is astronomical because you're able to be your own separate person outside of work. Some of the other benefits include the environment. Due to you not going to work every single day, 5 days a week, that means that rush hour is going to be affected, which means that basically rush hour wouldn't be happening how it does right now because everyone's going to be on and off of their 4-day work week or 3-day work week, right? So the rush hour would be affected. The pollution when it comes to the gas cars or even electric cars, ultimately there isn't going to be as much pollution, which is going to help the air, it's going to help the greenery, it's going to help the environment as a whole. And you know how much I love to talk about the environment. I guess another aspect that comes with this is the fact that you're able to still afford your life with working the same amount of hours while not working as many days. And I know I've already said this a couple times, but it needs to be zoomed in on just because it is so crucial. You're able to still accomplish your life. You're still able to afford your life while not giving so much of your life to your job. On average, Americans or people as a whole spend a third of their life working, and not everybody is able to afford their life with only one job, which means that people may be giving up more than just a third of their life in order to sustain their current life. So if you're working less days throughout a week, but working still the same amount of hours, that means you'd be able to afford to have another job and still support your life or the lives of others that you're trying to support. Ultimately, this isn't something that a lot of companies are trying to support, but it also inadvertently supports the smaller businesses, because if you're not spending as much time at work or as many days at work, you're going to be exploring the area, you're going to be exploring your hobbies, you're going to be exploring the small businesses that are within your area. This isn't something that can change overnight, but it is something that once it is changed, you'll notice the difference. ¿Cuántos minutos?
Casi 6 horas.
So basically, I understand why a lot of people may not support it, and I feel like it's because it's almost not looked upon. But it is something that could alter the way that Americans live our lives. It's gonna allow us to be our own people outside of just the company that we work for. So maybe next time you go to your job or before you go to sleep, just think about all the time that you could spend with your family. Spend time doing your hobbies, or spend time feeling like yourself, and think about how a 4-day or less work week could support your lifestyle.